Hey everybody, Johnny Good here. Greetings from somewhere near Dubois, Pennsylvania. Otherwise, around here they call it Dubois. Alright, we are down to 144 miles to go. The local time here is 9:58. And as far as the weather is concerned, well, it's kind of on and off, rain, drizzle. The temperature here is 66 degrees. Alright, we're gonna play a little game here. The game it's called Genie in the Bottle. Now let's just say you're a decent human being that cares for other people. Or you care about the world. And you want to help or you want to contribute to the world. And you want to contribute to the world in the most positive way that can really help people. Something that really matters. So let's just say you wish for example, the end of droughts. Most especially in Africa where, most places they can't grow anything because it's desolate, it's a desert, it's dry. And so let's just say you become an inventor of something, and one of the ways that you want to help the world is you want to be an inventor or something. Let's just do it that way. You want to be an inventor. So you want to invent to end a drought. Okay? Now, then what? So there's a lot of food. It grows, a lot of crops. Potentially ends the hunger worldwide. Sounds like and the surface sounds like a very commendable goal or commendable wish, right? But then it doesn't. Let's just pick on Africa, for example. Do you think because you have invented something that puts an end to drought, is that going to end the mass killing, the civil war, the corruptions, the cleansing, as they call it? Probably not, right? So the question then is, what is it that you want to invent that really matters? Well, let's just say I want to invent a medicine that puts an end to, I don't know, HIV, AIDS, which is prevalent in Africa, Ebola. So you invent a vaccine. Wow. That sounds like a really good dream. So nobody will die of AIDS, nobody will die of Ebola. Then the question again is, then what? That's still not gonna solve the problem. Another. By now, you probably have the idea of what I am going for. So, what is it in your mind, do you think, that ultimately the best invention that really matters? I personally can't think of one. All the inventions in the world just leads up, in my opinion, just leads up to a temporary fix of something. It's a band-aid of an ongoing wound in this world. It's kind of like Tylenol. You know, Tylenol is a great product. I used to use Tylenol quite a bit. Several years ago, I always get headaches. Fortunately, by the grace of God, for many years now, I haven't had that much of episodes of headaches. But the point is, as great as Tylenol is, it eliminates the pain, but it doesn't solve the problem. Remember, pain is a good thing. Pain lets us know there's something wrong in our body that we need to address. But Tylenol doesn't cure anything. It just masks the pain, or just masks the problem, the disease. It doesn't, you know. So again, what would you wish for? What would you invent that would really matter? That would have a lasting effect of that would really just help people or solve whatever the root cause of people's problem. As I said, I can't think of one. Because the biggest problem of this world is peace. And you can't, there is no invention that can make and produce peace. Human beings have been trying to produce peace for millennia. And it's not gonna happen anytime soon. When I was a little boy, there was this movement, a group of people that said someday it's going to end, put an end to hunger. The war that will end all wars. Someday will be peace. There is no more crime, no more poverty, no more disease. And guess what? There are more hungry people now, and disease now and more wars now than ever. And those guys are gone. Those guys that dream about foot of all the problems of the world, they no longer exist. I think they've given up. They probably wised up and say, you know what? I don't think this will ever be real. You know, the best that man can do is a temporary fix.